Hi guys, so I've got something a little bit different today and I'm going to be trying out some makeup brushes that a brand actually sent me. They just sent me them to literally just test them out and to show them to you guys if I liked them, and I'm not exactly sure what my opinions are yet, as this is going to be a first impressions. These are the brushes that I got sent. It is the Sculpting Set from the Cat brand, and it's Beau Belle brushes, I think, but they are so pretty. So a little bit about the brand. I did actually look this up online, so I'm just reading from their website because I just wanted to know a little bit more before I got into the video. So the set that I have been sent is the Sculpting Set, and it is part of the metallics range, so they're really pretty and they look quite glamorous as well, I think. So when they're on your makeup stand, they're gonna look absolutely flawless. They all have a groove in the handle, you can see it right there, so it gives you more control while using them, and it's really comfortable for your hands just to sit in and work the product into your face, so it gives you an effortlessly flawless look. So I got the flat top contour brush, an angle contour brush, a sculpting brush and a powder brush. So they're 4 brushes that are absolutely perfect to get your everyday makeup done. And for this video I'm going to be using my everyday makeup that I use every single day. I'm not changing anything, and I'm just going to apply it with these brushes to see how it turns out. I've decided to use my everyday makeup so I can tell the difference, because obviously I use it every single day and know how it looks. So by using these brushes I'll be able to tell the difference. They are made with synthetic fibres and they feel so soft. They're really soft and feel really good quality as well, so I can't wait to use these on my face. They do retail at £34.95, which I think is quite good for 4 brushes, especially if they do prove to be good brushes. I feel like that's really good quality. They do feel really good. The handles are good quality as well, they feel well made, and yeah. So I'm just going to get on with this video and try them out. So I'm going to first be using this brush. It focuses. It's just like the brush that I would normally use for foundation. I start off with my primer. This is my normal primer. I'm sure you've seen this in every single video. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. I really like this primer because it just makes your face feel incredibly soft and creates a really nice base for the foundation to sit on. And because I use the foundation that comes like in the collection, I use both the matte primer and the matte foundation. I feel like they work incredibly well together. So yeah, now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte 24 Hours foundation. I really like this. It's got medium coverage, high coverage, and the texture is medium, but that's why I like it, because it gives you really good coverage but it doesn't feel like a really heavy cakey foundation. And if anyone wants to know, I'm in the shade Natural Rose. I'm going to take this brush and just buff it in like normal. Okay, so it's really soft on the face, which is a good start. It's not as dense as I would usually go for a foundation, but again, this isn't really a foundation brush, but it's what I would use it for. So it's spreading the foundation out really well and applying it in a really nice coverage actually. I feel like it isn't as dense, it's not just leaving it on your face, it's actually blending it out to give it a more natural coverage. So I feel like this could become one of my most used foundation brushes. Again, I know this is a sculpting set, but as I've said before, I like to use brushes for what I feel comfortable using them with. So a lot of my brushes I just use for whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to blend this in, and it's done it really well. It's not left any streaky marks or anything. It's just left it with a really nice natural coverage. I'm now going to go in with Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection Cosmetics. Again, just a concealer that I use every single day. I'm just going to go back in with the same brush. So I've just used it to apply my concealer. I do use the same brush for foundation and concealer because I usually find that if a concealer is too light and I use a different brush, it looks really pale. But if I use my foundation brush, because it's still got the leftover foundation on, it just blends it in and gives it a more natural coverage. So yeah, that applied really well. It left all of the product on my face. It doesn't absorb any into the brush, which is always really good. So now I'm going to use my contour palette, and today I'm going to be using the NARS Stephen Klein collection. I do use this every day, or a majority of the time. So I'm just going to go in with the two like contour bronze shades just here. As you can tell, I really like these. And I'm going to take this brush because I'm really intrigued on what it's going to do. So I've just dabbed that in. I'm just tapping off any excess. And I'm going to take this into the contour of my cheeks. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I don't know if I'd genuinely use this brush again, just because a lot of the powder sat at the bottom right here, so it made the darker line at the bottom. So I actually went in with this brush and just blended it out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to have to rethink using this for contour and maybe find a different use for it. So for this side, I'm just going to go straight in with the fluffier, thinner brush because that's what I used to blend it out. So yeah, using this one didn't really work for me, so I might rethink and try and experiment with it a little bit to find out a use where it could work a lot better, just because I did say it does build up in the bottom. It's not really an even coverage, but when I use this it blends out so nicely. It's really good for getting that chiseled look because you can turn it on its side and just get all the way in and then turn it that way and blend it out. So I really like this brush for contour, and yes, I really liked using this. Now to set my face, I'm just going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's the one I always use, so obviously I'm going to be testing it out. I'm just taking this brush and swirling it in. And that's my face set with the powder. I really like that brush actually. The powder brush that I'm using at the moment is quite big. It's medium size I'd say, so it just fits under your eyes and under like your cheekbones and stuff like that, and on your chin and like that. So when you're putting it on, it just feels easier to use, and with the grip as well you feel like you've got more control just to wipe it under. So yeah, I'm really impressed by these brushes, and I'm definitely going to be using them more and figuring out different ways to use them and which ways work best. So I might do a video in a few weeks on how I got along with them, how I'm getting on with them, what I use them for. Obviously this was just the first impressions. I'm really impressed with them. I'm just going to go and finish the rest of my makeup and then I will be back with you in a minute. So I've just finished the rest of my makeup and this is what it's looking like. I'm really impressed with the finish and I would be definitely using these brushes again. I do think that I'm going to have to try them out in different ways just to see which way they work better and what brush is for what. I know they have their own roles like on the website, but none of the brushes actually have what they are on here, so it was hard for me to figure out, so I just used them my own way. I do think that is one way they could improve, is by adding just their little name. So this would have like a powder brush on it, just so you know like what it's meant to be for, because this I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. These two are really good, but I don't think I'm going to use them as contour brushes, and then this one I will be using as powder because it was really good. I do like these brushes, they're really good quality. I really like the handles as well because they're not chunky, they're really thin and you can just get a really good grip. But yeah, they're really pretty, they're so soft, I think they're good price. They're going to look so lovely on my little vanity area with all the rest of my makeup brushes, so I can't wait to put them on there and display them. But yeah, that's my first impressions. I am happy with how they turned out and I'm really impressed by the quality of them. If you like this video, don't forget to like down below so I know if you like this type of video, and if you leave a comment I would love that because I like to read the comments you guys leave on my videos. And if you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and I have videos every Sunday and Thursday at the moment, and I might be changing that soon because I'm getting a lot more video ideas and I can't wait to film more videos. Bye guys.